We all know Jinhsi just arrived, but now remains the question, is she really worth it or not? Here's a complete guide of Jinhsi. Stay tuned and let's go. Let's start with the overall character. Jinhsi is a Spectro type DPS character, and of course she scales of attack. There are 3 main weapons in slot for Jinhsi right now. The first one is obviously her signature weapon, Aegis of Harvest, and to be honest, that weapon is just incredible. It gives you plain attack, it gives you crit rate percentage, it gives you up to 24% attribute damage bonus. If you cast your intro skill, it gives you up to 48% resonant skill damage bonus for 12 seconds, and using your resonant skill gives the user up to 48% resonant skill damage bonus for 12 seconds also. The other weapons in slot are gonna be the Lustrous Razor, which gives you plain attack and attack percentage, and also increases your energy regen, which will also be pretty good for Jinhsi. And the third one is the Verdant Summit, the weapon of Jian. And if you don't have any of those 3 weapons, any weapon with some extra attack stats will do for now, until you try and get one 5-star weapon for Jinhsi. For her echo sets, there are only 2 sets you should consider using, which are Celestial Light and Lingering Tunes. But there is an important note to make, which is the Celestial Light is only recommended for the no-life gamer, which shit in buckets and piss in bottles like me, because Jinhsi and maybe Spectral Rover, which is stupid as hell, are the only characters who are gonna be using this set for now. So you're gonna be grinding an echo set specifically just for her, which is gonna be really time consuming. But if you don't consider that and don't care about the time factor, and you're not gonna be touching grass anyways, go for this kit because it's the best for her, because it increases Spectral damage for 10%, and after you cast your intro skill, you're gonna be increasing your Spectral damage for 30% for 15 seconds. So that's also pretty OP. The Lingering Tunes set is also pretty good for her because it increases her attack percentage, and if you have the 5-piece set, her attack increases every 1.5 seconds for 5%, which is stackable up to 4 times, and your outro skill damage also increases by 60%, which is also pretty good. And the good thing is you can use this set on every character, so you're not just gonna waste your time on Jinhsi, you can use this set on every character in the game. For the echoes, the best in slot right now is the Morning Eggs, and everybody who tells you should not be farming this one is wrong, because yes, Jue is gonna be coming out, but the Morning Eggs is still gonna be relevant because you should be running 4-for-1-on-1 setup anyway, so you can use both of them. So you should be farming for Morning Eggs if you have no life anyways, so it doesn't make sense not to farm it because Jue is gonna coming out. The 4-for-1-on-1 setup is much better right now for the early game because it's much easier to farm than 4-3-3-1-1, so take it into consideration which is more valuable for you, a little bit more damage or your time. But as I said, if you don't touch grass anyways, go for 4-3-3-1-1. I am personally running, or gonna be running if I farmed enough, 4-for-1-on-1 setup. So for the main echo, for the 4 cost main stats, you're gonna be looking for crit rate, crit damage, attack percentage, plain attack, anything that gives you more damage. But the most important one is gonna be crit rate, because you have a pretty high crit percentage off the bat, so that's not as important as crit rate. And for the substats, you're gonna be looking for anything who gives you extra damage, and also if you get energy regen, that's also not that bad. For the 3-star echoes, you're gonna be looking for spectral damage, attack percentage, attack, crit rate. Actually, it's the same, because anything that gives you extra damage is perfect for Jinhsi. And for the 1-star echoes, you should be mainly focusing on attack percentage or plain attack. Obviously when Jue comes out, you should put him in main slot and Morning Eggs in the 2nd slot, but that's a topic for another time. The best subsets you can get are mainly crit rate, crit damage, and attack percentage, but you can also look for basic attack, resonance liberation, resonant skill, and energy regen. And don't be disappointed if you get any of them, but priority should lie on crit rate, crit damage, and attack percentage, because they obviously give you the most damage, which is the most important thing for Jinhsi. So the big question, should you pull for Jinhsi or should you wait for Changli or other characters? If you're free to play or a light spender, I would still recommend to pull for Jinhsi, because she's pretty fun and the highest damage dealer in the game right now. And also for Kalcharo mains who farm Thundering Mephis or Tempest Mephis very often, it's gonna be perfect for you, because it's annoying as fuck to farm these shits with Kalcharo as a main, and Jinhsi is gonna be perfect for it. And for anyone who pulled from Mommy Yinlin, check out those jiggle physics, it is a crazy. For anyone who pulled for her, it's gonna be perfect as well, because the best team for Jinhsi right now is also Jinhsi, Verena, and Yinlin. So that's also gonna be perfect for you. But the most important fact of the matter is obviously, do you like her as a character? Is the playstyle for you? Or do you want to wait for characters like Scar, Camellia, Geshulin, or Changli, or anyone? The character as a whole is really worth it. So if you're torn between should I pull or not, if you can afford it, pull for her. But if you really want Scar or Camellia and you can't afford it, I would say wait. But I personally pulled for her and I don't regret it one bit, because I can clear much more content much faster with Jinhsi and my team. If this video was helpful for you, please consider liking, subscribing and comment what I could do better for my next videos. Thank you guys for watching and see you guys next time.